Ultimately, this court decides the merits in a nationwide binding precedent. You have a complete inversion of that through the nationwide injunctions with the district.
General Sutter, are you really going to answer Justice Kagan by saying there's no way to do this expeditiously?
Well, I'll refer to my former answers. Rule 23 provides the tools to do so. Multiple injunctions.
But you resisted Justice Kagan when she said, could the individual plaintiffs form a class?
That has never been briefed in the court below. I do not concede that we wouldn't oppose class certification in this particular case. There may be arguments that this case is or is not appropriate for class certification.
If there were a class appropriate for class certification, you concede that that could resolve the question quickly?
Yes, absolutely.
You concede it could resolve the question quickly through precedent?
Yes, absolutely.
So assuming the Supreme Court were to agree with Trump's attorneys here and they no longer allow district court judges to issue universal injunctions, then what do people do? And Trump's attorney can't say. He cannot say how individuals being harmed by this rogue administration would be able to find a remedy, because the nationwide injunction is the remedy. And that's...
No, sir. No. The nationwide injunction is not the remedy. The nationwide injunction violates my rights. I don't want these people here. I don't believe that the Constitution, nor do I want it to be changed to allow people who illegally come into the country, have a baby, and anchor themselves. And because they are now 20 and 25, and they've never been to their home country based on the criminal acts of their parents, to become citizens and have benefits that they nor their parents could pay into, because they cannot pay into the federal tax system. Maybe their kids can if they're 25, but they've only been paying for 5 years. And they and their mothers and brothers and sisters have been benefiting under cover for ever since they were born babies. And then they had multiple babies. They didn't have the decency to stop at one baby. Now, the reason that the attorneys for Trump did not bring up that argument is because of res judicata, collateral estoppel. If they bring it up here, that's why he kept saying, I'm not waiving my right to bring it up. It is not an argument that was made before the court. And so that is why he did not answer Justice Kagan. But you have no idea of the law. If they do a worldwide injunction, that includes me. That means I'm stuck with that decision. And I may not have voted for Donald Trump, but right now he's doing something that I want him to do, and that is to get rid of these people who did not come here legally. And I do not want to be bound by what another state does in their state. Because we can get rid of our people in New Jersey if they try this bullshit here. Yeah, I know they part of the lawsuit, but